Snowball!
All right, MMA Maniacs, it's time once again for your weekly MMA podcast called Split Decision, brought to you from the Ruloff Family Inc. studios. Bueller, Dodge, and Dennis, ready to break you off some MMA news. Not a lot of events going on. There are a couple small ones like ONE FC and Bellator's got a 4-fight thing going on as well. We will get to that. The Contender Series also happened, and 209 beatdown going down tomorrow night in Stockton. If you happen to be in the Central Valley and looking for people to punch each other in the face, you can always swing by Stockton Civic Center and do. I mean, you can see people punching each other in the face in Stockton,
I guess,
all the time.
Yeah,
but,
it happens a lot in Stockton.
But if you want to see it in a ring instead of an alley, then you go to this.
Gotcha.
And there you go. Boom. So we're ready with a bunch of news happening this week, and we're going to jump off from mymmanews.com. Rockhold has left AKA.
Well, I don't know if it's quite leaving AKA. He just says that he is going to be training with Henry Hooft over in Florida at the AKA in Florida.
This is what happened at TAM. He said he wasn't leaving TAM and that he was just going to work with BAM, and then Fram-a-lam.
So he says that AKA will always be my home. Due to injuries and inactivity to our key guys, my team and I have decided it is best for me to prepare this fight in Florida. All the usual suspects and will be in my corner.
Is Kane hurt again?
It doesn't say.
Or still?
It just says we'll be to train with Henry Hooft. They're going to be training at Henry Hoof's Combat Club in South Florida.
Oh, who's great.
So
it's a great training partner.
Rockhold is going to be fighting David Brand.
My theory here is
September
that
16th.
Demi Lovato broke his heart.
And he's just
And
taking some time off.
she still trains there. And he doesn't want to go to that gym every day and see Demi Lovato, especially when she has that new song, Sorry Not Sorry. Like, sorry not sorry that I'm still at your gym.
She's not sorry.
She's not sorry.
She's not sorry.
So in typical fashion, now the man has to pack up all his shit and move to a different gym.
Why is that?
Because she gets to keep the gym.
It's not right, Joey.
It's not right, my friend. It is not right.
We got a couple fighters that have been flagged for anti-doping violations.
What?
The first one being Nick Roehrick.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Roehrick.
Roehrick?
So yeah, Nick Roehrick has been...
Are they even saying what for anymore? Or they just say we
just says
him?
flagged.
All right.
So which means we won't find out the details for another couple days.
Is it they don't release what the official substance is until it comes under review from the board?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's just, once it's flagged, and then the board reviews it, and then they release the details as to what it is officially.
yeah. We also got Marcos Rogerio de Lima.
It's two people.
Well, I said a few people have been busted. So he has been removed from his fight, which is going to be going down. Was supposed to go down UFC Fight Night 115.
You're just 2nd. Flagged. You're innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. Innocent until proven guilty. And the final one that just came in, right before we started the show, which we won't have a picture for because this just happened. This was Junior Dos Santos.
He got flagged?
Got flagged.
Whoa. No shit.
For violating his anti-doping violation for an out-of-competition sample August 10th. His fight now with Francis Ngannou
at 215 is
at
already
UFC
off?
215 is out.
That's September 3rd, right?
Yeah, that's coming up. It is now gone.
That sucks.
Because Mr. Dos Santos...
What if he had a kangaroo sandwich? We don't know.
We don't. You're right.
We don't know.
That shit is straight kicking, though.
Canadian kangaroo?
Yeah. Canadian kangaroo.
He's
Brazilian kangaroo. He's Brazilian.
Hey, whatever. You don't know where they get their meat from?
You don't.
The dingo ate your kangaroo.
That really happened. Took 25 years to prove it, but it happened.
The dingo ate the baby?
Dingo ate the baby. Forensics. I'm surprised. That really surprises me with JDS.
Does it?
Yes, it honestly does. Has he been flagged before?
Is he from Brazil?
I feel like he had something happen to him before, yeah.
He got knocked out.
Yeah, a couple times.
Chemicals are afoot.
Maybe he just swam in that water and got some fucking...
Dude, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not. You're not wrong.
Look, Brazil, your water's fucked. I'm not even that's not even a mean thing to say. It's just fact.
What if it's Zika?
Get a net, clean that shit up.
Yeah. What if it's Zika? He don't know.
He got flagged for Zika.
They found Zika. Oh no, Zima. I'm sorry. He was drinking Zima.
Congratulations. You have microcephaly now.
None of this is funny.
Other than apparently just being sick.
Someone will get mad. It's fine.
But I feel like, Junior Dos Santos isn't the smartest guy. And someone could have just handed him a Dixie cup full of stuff. And they're like, this is your supplements.
This
and
is Pedialyte.
Like,
drink it.
Okay.
Do people even use Dixie cups anymore?
In Brazil.
Oh my God. After Charlottesville, can we even say Dixie cups?
Oh, man. No more whistling Dixie.
5 minutes in?
No more whistling Dixie. Just saying. I don't know.
We got some fights to announce.
Somebody with microcephaly will comment and be mad at us.
Not likely. They're usually fairly brain damaged. So.
UFC 119 going down in Brazil is going to be headlined by Lyoto Machida against Derek Brunson.
All right.
Now, you all right with that fight?
Why not? Fuck yeah.
I think Brunson's gonna drop Lyoto.
Really? He's so elusive.
No,
He was elusive.
I think that Leoto's going to use that front kick
A lot.
a lot.
Also on this card, you got Glover Teixeira going against Misha Krukhanov.
Krukhanov. I got Krukhanov.
Oh, okay.
Already?
Yeah.
Just picking. It's not going to happen until October
I don't
28th,
care.
so you got plenty of time to find out if you're wrong.
You're fucking pigeonholed into Crookenhout now.
Yeah, I am.
It's yours.
I am.
Also going down, obviously, we talked about the Madison Square Garden card. This is UFC 217, where Michael Bisping is going to be taking on George St. Pierre. Cody Garbrandt is taking on TJ Dillashaw, and now recently announced Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is going to be taking on George Gamebred Masvidal.
I thought we had 3 title fights on here, and then there was a rumor of Khabib taking on Ferguson, and
No, we'll get to that fight here in a minute.
Well, but the Khabib, no, not Khabib, Ferguson Lee fight already got taken off the Instagram for the UFC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, because they said Khabib is not healing as fast as he just had surgery, and he's not healing as fast as they want him.
Then there was rumor that Khabib was going to fight. I can't remember who. He was going to fight somebody in December, except for that person's not going to be cleared
on the 219 card.
Yeah, but that person's not going to be cleared from shoulder surgery until next year.
Okay.
So it's weird, man.
So the next story I did have was Dana White recently spoke to
McGregor be
ESPN.
ready to fight by December?
He might be just sticking to boxing, is what I've been heard. We'll get to his stories in a little bit here.
After he loses, he is not going to stay in boxing.
They're saying
They're going to expose him for the foul.
At UFC
fighter
216,
that he
October
is.
7th, we have Kevin Lee is going to be fighting Tony Ferguson for the interim belt. That's the news that I had, so I haven't heard anything that it's been canceled yet.
It's been pulled from the UFC's Instagram as of today. So I don't know what that means, but they pulled it.
Interesting.
Herrick versus Casey got added to 218 in Detroit, by the way.
There's some Bert and Ernie years going on there.
Another.
Sorry.
Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Bert, why do you watch me when I masturbate, Bert? Bert,
I think
Bert, why are there pigeons in here?
Ernie would call those handles. Hey, Bert, let me grab your handles.
Bert, don't hurt me, Bert. Bert, don't hurt me, Bert. We have another big fight. Diego Sanchez is going to be fighting Matt Brown at a welterweight. This is going down November 11th.
Oh, God, why?
I'm taking
That
Herb
one.
Dean.
I think the winner needs to be...
Fabricio? No.
Oh, yeah, that one's next.
Okay.
I think the winner needs to have Leonard Garcia come back out of retirement to fight one of these two guys.
I don't argue that at all. But I would love to see Matt Brown just knock Diego Sanchez into retirement.
A final official retirement.
Final official retirement. Yes.
Are you doing cartwheels while you're doing that?
Yeah.
I couldn't do a cartwheel if you paid me.
And then Derek Lewis coming out of retirement after one fight to fight Fabricio Verdum at UFC 216.
Yeah, I like Derek Lewis a lot. Fabricio Verdum is a wild card. I mean, he's a guy who beat Fedor, so
He is.
You never know what he's going to bring to the table. But we know that Derek Lewis does not have a gas tank, but he hits really fucking hard.
And can take a lot of punches.
And can take a lot of punches. And Fabricio Verdum, for being a professional athlete and a mixed martial artist and a fighter, has absolutely no pectoral muscles. So I kind of wonder about his ability to punch.
But he's got a crazy Joker face.
He's got a crazy Joker face and a wicked front kick as well. So we'll see.
We have Frank Mir has decided to sign with Bellator.
But he's still on a 2-year suspension. How does that work?
In the United States. I don't know where else he would fight.
Well, we also talked about how he said he wanted to go fight in kickboxing. Bellator does have a kickboxing division. So is there a possibility he can go do kickboxing? Or as the Athletic Commission say, no combat sports, period?
I got to assume it's got to be no combat sports, period.
Yeah, he can do Taibo and shit, but I mean, he can't come into the ring. Yeah.
Competitive Taibo.
Yeah.
I like it.
Him and Tommy Gunn getting at each other.
So this is yet another fighter to go over to Bellator from the UFC. I recently saw this. You can put up the other picture there.
I'm done looking up this fucking story.
Like I got this picture here of Mr. Trump White. Yeah, right here. and it says that he's going to build a wall so no more fighters go over to Bellator. And Scott Coker's going to pay for it.
Why the long face? Why the long face, Dana?
I think that's from Photoshop, Steve. I thought it was a great picture.
Oh, that's good.
Dig it.
How do you think Frank Mir does over in the heavyweight division Bellator?
In the heavyweight division, I think it is okay. In kickboxing, he's an idiot. That's a terrible idea.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Heavyweight division, you're okay with?
Yeah.
All right.
I think so. God, Matt Hughes is skinny.
Like, dude, he's been in like a fucking coma.
Yeah, I guess you don't eat a lot.
No. Throw up a picture of Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes is has been released from the hospital, I believe, for just like a.
Oh, that's one of my favorite shirts, man.
Can I just say, I want to say this right here, right now, is that at this particular point in time, I could take Matt Hughes. Like right now.
What is wrong with you, dude?
Nothing. Opportunity's fucking striking, my friend.
He might run over your foot.
What is wrong with you?
Or a train.
All hate mail.
Hey.
Please send it to Joe.
Yeah, send it my way. Opportunity knocks, man. You get a chance to beat up a world champion, you fucking take it. I'm glad he's out of the
Kick him on down.
Honestly, it's good news to hear that he recovered from that. And is on his road to recover from that as well.
Got him.
And then we have obviously the big news that came out last week was the Pauli versus Conor video came out in a 9-second clip where you can see Conor McGregor knocking down Pauli.
Pulling.
Yeah, it depends on how you look at it. It depends on who's
Pushing on the top of his head. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's 11 or 12 illegal shots.
Well, there's 2 videos that got released.
22 seconds total.
That's the thing.
Here's the thing. There's 2 videos that got released. There's one of this knockdown where you can kind of see him kind of reach back. It goes pretty quick. I don't know. He's saying he got pulled, all this kind of stuff. Pauli is still going on and saying, release the whole video. Release the whole video. You got me. This was the last round of our sparring session. Yeah, he got me. I've already admitted he got me. I already admitted I was tired. I already admitted I got knocked down, but I feel he pulled me. I got pushed, like this whole thing. And then there's the other footage that they showed, and it's like, oh, Conor's getting the best of him. He's in a clinch, and he's rabbit punching him, and then hits him in the back of the head twice.
Yeah.
Which is illegal in boxing.
I thought Conor looked like shit.
Okay, right. Okay, so now to add to that, I don't know if you've seen last night or the night before, Dana's getting mad at Showtime.
So here, hold on. I have the Showtime story as part of this whole thing.
Okay.
So we had the whole Pauli thing get released. Everybody, of course, on Twitter was kind of joking around, saying, was that a push or a punch or a trip? Are you off balance? Josh Berkman tweeted, so you're saying there's a chance. Max Holloway says, I guess getting punched is the new push.
Wow.
Yeah, there's been a lot. I think I even saw DC tweeted, like, I was pushed in my last fight or something like that.
I got pushed with a shin on the side of my head.
And then, so then basically now it's been going out and back and forth between Showtime and Dana White. Executive from Showtime says, look, this is how it went down. We are filming All Access. We have a lot of footage. You know, we want to do this. Dana White came out and said, Showtime has all this footage. They're refusing to release it because of how bad Pauli looked and because Pauli is a commentator for them. Showtime says, no. We got clips from Conor's camp. Right. They released them. They edited them themselves, gave them to us and said, you can use this or you're not allowed to use anything.
Right. And Showtime has a bunch of other footage.
And does have footage in which Pauli is saying, release it. I'm fine with you releasing it. I know what I did. Obviously, Dana White, when he released the little bit of clip that Conor and Campa gave him, it does portray Conor in a better light than some people are giving.
I agree with that.
Because the statement that comes from Dana, I'm going to tell you, this is how it sounds to me. It's like Showtime sent Dana and goes, look, we reviewed what you guys sent us. Mm-hmm. This is what we have. Yeah. And then when Dana seen what they had, and goes, well, where's all the stuff where Conor beat him up? They're like, we don't have all the stuff where Conor beat him up. And then Dana, instead of fighting with them, comes out on Twitter and says, because he knows it's coming out, Showtime left a lot of the footage on the editing floor. Yeah. So why would he come out and say that they left out a bunch of stuff if whatever Showtime's about to release isn't detrimental?
Which they said will not be released until obviously after.
It's not going to happen until after the fight because they're pushing tickets right now.
But it's still going to come out. And they're not pushing tickets. We had another major price reduction this week.
Not only that, but I also have part of this story here where you can now you can get a free hat If you order the pay-per-view right now through UFC,
I've seen this episode of South Park.
and
Free hat.
Free hat.
and you will get 30 days free Fight Pass if
Yeah.
you order the pay-per-view right now.
Wow.
It is not going the way that they planned.
Wow. I couldn't be fucking happier right now.
and not to argue with them, right now in pre-sale tickets for the stadium, they're at $60 million, but it's not sold out. But they're at $60 million that they've made on tickets. So
They overplayed their stroke, man, big time. They way overplayed their stroke.
Yeah,
Dana
but-
White's saying that he guarantees it'll break $4.9 million or million buys, which is bigger than the
I don't think so.
Mayweather.
I think
Pacquiao
I
fight.
think like you said, there's so many people that are going to go watch it somewhere else. They're not, and the streamers, dude.
Yep. Which they're finding out ways how to count those as numbers now. By the way.
Streaming
Yep.
as a pay-per-view.
Oh, let's
Yep.
just make shit up then.
It's not
Fuck it.
well, shit.
If
It did 5.3.
If they're saying if they can figure out where the stream is coming from and how many people were clicked or linked into that same stream at a time, they
But
can
if they
count
didn't
those.
pay for you, it's not a pay-per-view buy.
They're saying views. They're not saying buys. They're saying
Whatever.
views.
Well, they should start counting gifts then and everything else.
Right. Go after Zombie Profit.
Okay, there you go. Done.
So yeah, if you want to get that free hat and 30,
Free hat.
and 30 days of Fight Pass,
You know what? If you wore that hat, you know what it would say.
but you have to buy it before Tuesday.
I'm that dumb.
Yeah, no.
You have to buy it before Tuesday.
I'm that because they want to get pre-sale numbers.
Yeah,
It would say this hat cost me
Yeah.
$100.
it is
know,
a limited edition.
Just to let you know,
Mayweather McGregor
hey,
hat.
Hey, the Mayweather Pacquiao fight sold out 10 minutes from when it was offered.
Because it wasn't a spectacle. This is a fucking spectacle.
It was a spectacle.
Speaking
that
of which,
fight
are we,
was like
are we
5 years
taking
in the
tomorrow
making.
off or tomorrow next week
week.
off in protest of this fight? Or are we doing this?
No, we're doing Friday's show.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I will
'cause
not
we're
be
gonna,
here.
We're gonna have Kelly here.
Okay.
Kelly
Yeah.
can use my seat.
Yeah.
And just in case you wanted something more Conor McGregor, you can now buy the Mac Talk app, which will have preloaded 27 phrases of Conor McGregor talking shit to you.
Yeah.
All right, I kind of like that. I kind of like that one.
You gonna buy it? 99 cents.
I'll buy it right now.
99 cents.
I kind of like. Don't tempt me.
Buy it right now. I want to hear some of these phrases.
Huh.
Don't tempt me.
99 cents. You want it? It's the Mac
Whatever.
Talk app.
All that is, that's the same thing my kids got. It's called vocabulary. It's a talking parrot.
We do have the
If you
referee.
give me a talking parrot that sounds like Conor McGregor talking shit,
What the fuck? What the fuck is that
The
guy?
rest of the story is that we have that the judges have been announced. We got Burt Clements, Dave Moretti, and Guido Cavallari are going to be the judges for the Mayweather McGregor bout, as well as
20 grand a piece just to judge it. 25 grand to get there and referee it.
the referee will be Robert Byrd.
so was that the article that came out this week about Floyd getting knocked out by
That's
his training
old.
partner?
They
That's
linked
old.
it back to
Yeah.
to the fight before Pacquiao.
Yeah,
That's how old
they've
it
been
is.
they've been truncing
Yeah.
that video around for
I
a
didn't
while.
look
He
into
hasn't
it.
even been sparring with Zab Judah. He's been
Yeah.
sparring with
Judah. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ukania Jr. or whatever.
But then also the commission unanimously approved 8-ounce gloves for the bout, which both camps requested in, even though they already said that 10-ounce gloves would be reused because of safety reasons. But because both of them started putting it on Twitter and Instagram and getting all this big hoopla for it, the media bought into it. The commission said, fine, this is going to be a one-time offer. It will be studied after the bout to whether or not this is a safety issue or not. Basically, it means they got money to drop the glove size.
I don't understand this because
To me, this was another selling point.
No, I think they also equated to this is nothing more than a circus event. This is not an actual boxing
They're saying check this out.
because they're not going to give him the win, right? They've already said that he won't be 50-0
Why not?
because Connor's not even a real boxer.
He's been sanctioned as a boxer.
Now, I know, but I'm just telling you, it's going to be like Bonds' home run.
Connor, your app sucks. I'm pressing buttons and there ain't shit happening.
Did you lose 99 cents?
I just spent a fucking $1 in this and I'm pressing.
Is your volume up?
My volume was all the way up. See? Fucking nothing.
Hey, you know what it's really saying? I got another $1.
You are a fucking leprechaun, you cocksucker.
Whoa.
Got me gold. Got me gold.
I don't think it's actually his app, but
Bullshit. He gets money off of this.
No, I actually think it
but
was
they did
Eric.
say, hey, the commission that sanctioned Conor McGregor to fight said that they watched the second Nate Diaz fight and said that was one of the reasons why they allowed him to do it, because he was able to take blows, he was able to trade blows, and he was able to have that fight. And they consider Nate Diaz a decent, if not professional boxer, due to his training partners.
Oh, so when's Nate Diaz going to fight?
He's actually coming back It was released yesterday. He's on his way back.
Is he?
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. So what's the reason we were talking about this before the podcast started? If 47 of Floyd's fights have been fought in 8-ounce gloves,
It depends on the weight.
Yeah,
It's because of the weight.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's actually
it's at the weight
they're
that
so
saying
he's at a higher weight with a smaller
yeah,
glove.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
expect
Okay.
him to come in as light as possible. I think he can weigh in at 150, and that's what they expect him to weigh in at.
Because all of his other bouts have been under have been around under 154. He's allowed to have smaller gloves.
yeah, I
because
think
this
he's
one's gonna
fought
be at
anywhere from
154. It's gonna be-
144 to 148.
Oh, did it say something? I don't think you know how that app works.
It's not,
I unfriend you.
Are you supposed to record and then it says in your
no, man.
like makes it
No, it has like
McGregorizes it?
I've got like 18, 27 different phrases here.
18 to 27 different phrases. Yeah, that's
and none of them fucking do anything.
Yeah, it's going to be like the response when he goes in to fight Mayweather. He's got all these plans, and none of them are going to do anything.
Nothing.
Cody Garbrandt shaved his face.
Holy
See?
moly.
Throw that up there, Josh.
Cody Garbrandt, baby face.
Cody Garbrandt should not shave his face.
And leave the mustache. You should at least take the mustache off, too.
What's even funnier is this is off of Middle Easy. Someone said, "Hey, call me conspiratorial, but I have a sneaking suspicion this look might have been prompted by his wife to be, and I can't help but notice Matthew Klein Cater, Shallow King, is also clean shaven as fuck." Which I thought was funny. Linking the Cody Garbrandt story. Cody Garbrandt went
Was
on,
that a segue?
went on
That
to
was a segue.
went on
That's
to yeah, not the kind you ride like Paul
No.
Blart, but
Yeah.
yeah. Basically got into a Twitter war with Aljamain Sterling. And this was coming off of the whole, basically, Aljamain Sterling said Cody Garbrandt was racist because he kept trying to get Aljamain Sterling saying that he wants to fight Cody Garbrandt. He said you gotta wait in line, boy.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
I forgot everything's racist now. That's right.
everything.
It is.
He saed TJ Dillashaw's next. Funkmaster Flex is riding off the biggest win he'll ever get. Can't be mad at the boy. And then he said, "Get in line, boy." So, and he's like, "Oh, you know,
That's Double Boy.
That's Double Boy. Double Boy is totally racist.
He boy
totally
squared it.
racist."
You can single boy it. Single boy's okay. Double boy,
Someone
Yeah.
also tried to point
It's
out,
like
though,
saying,
however,
But boy.
however,
Yeah, boy.
Cody Garbrandt may be just ignorant to being calling a black person boy because he also called TJ Dillashaw boy in previous tweets.
That doesn't matter. That's false equivalency.
Who says boy all the time in there? No, there's a girl that raps that says boy all the time. Hey, boy, that boy.
Her name is Racist the Rapper.
Yeah.
Sound like a PlayStation. Oh, that was Parappa the Rapper.
Rapper the Rapper.
Was that
Wrong
Queen
one.
Antifa?
Wrong
No.
one. And then before we get into some recaps and previews, we have
The leftist rapper.
another female MMA star had her phone hacked.
Uh-oh.
This would be Kailin Curran.
Hey, is this how the hack? Is this how the hack happens? Hey, do you guys want to see some stuff?
Oh no, you hacked me.
Oh, it got
Can
me.
you put these on the front page of every website that you're
Yeah.
affiliated with and say I got hacked?
Could you airbrush them first, please, just a little bit?
She has not yet commented on the situation.
It's one of those things where it's like, all right, so there's boobs out there. There's lots of boobs out there.
There are.
So,
But like I said, the last time we talked about when a group of them got hacked, MMA stars
we
are
have a
now.
censored version of this?
Yeah, we have a picture for her. Well, like Eric put out, what was the
I like
old
her
man?
tattoo.
The old man said something. He goes, "What is this? Is all these guys aren't even into breast anymore?" And some guy's like, "It's 2017, old man. We eat ass, dude."
If you ain't ass, you're not even trying.
Yeah. There's a lady that stabbed her old man because he wouldn't do it, right?
Probably,
Your radio station put that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably stabbed him with a
Clickbait.
fishbone.
But again, like we were saying the last time, is that a lot of MMA stars, especially female, are now celebrities enough to be getting hacked a lot but they are getting lumped into with the WWE.
Well, everybody's
Women's stars.
hoping to cash in on the Kardashian.
That's the thing. Like, I mean, whatever. It sucks to have your phone hacked. It sucks to have your private photos put out there. Like you said earlier before the podcast, it's like we all know this shit happens.
Yeah,
Like, I'm still waiting for someone to hack mine and put my junk online. I'm saving them on there for a reason.
I can just see your
I
junk
think
online.
you
This
keep-
is what it'd be like.
No, I had a. Haven't you?
Come on.
No,
Come
it's like
on.
I happened. It's one of those mornings I woke up. I was having a big dick day, so I took. So that was like, fuck. I'm taking some pictures. I'm just gonna leave them on my phone, hoping that somebody hacks it.
See,
and
I
put them
don't-
out there.
There's a great
I don't think those days happen. I think what happens is you fall asleep and like one of your eyes gets messed up, and you open up your eye, you're like, it's huge. It's the same size.
kind of blurry.
There's a great folk singer / comedian. His name's John Craigie, and he has a song right now called "Don't Be Looking at the Pictures on My Phone." And he talks about, he's like, one of the lyrics he talks about, he's like, there was a girl back east in Wisconsin I haven't seen. She said to send her pictures, so I spent 47 of them, but none of them look hot. I don't know what.
Well, it's like when you hand your phone to somebody to show them a picture.
Don't
they
swipe
start
or left.
scrolling. Yeah. What are you doing? Give my phone back.
don't even touch the screen.
Yeah.
Or if you go to any event where they used to leave the cameras on the table, I was like, you're getting a dick.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a beehole shot too.
Oh, no, my taint is out there all over the place because of that. You leave your camera lying around, you're getting my butthole in there for sure.
So do we want to recap the fights, or we want to go into the fights that are coming up?
Is there something coming up this weekend?
Well, we have the Bellator 4-fight series that's in Bristol.
Well, what happened last week? August 5th?
Last week, yeah, this was, it just happened. This was the one that was in Mexico. Did we talk about this fight?
Yeah,
I wasn't here last week. I have no idea.
Yeah, I thought we.
Sergio Pettis, we didn't talk about that fight?
Yeah, we already talked
That was
about
2 weeks ago.
Oh, it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So then the Contender Series is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Dana White's Tuesday night Contender Series went down, and we had a couple.
Two locals, Adrian Diaz and Buddy Wallace, and they both got submitted in the second round by the same choke.
Rear naked choke.
Yeah. And then Jamie Colleen had an awesome armbar.
And in fact, also, let it be known, both the guys that defeated them got the contracts.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
So Charles Bird and Grant Dawson both have contracts in the UFC.
So Kelly's going to do it. Kelly's going to be in here next
Gonna
Friday.
break the streaks.
She's going to break the streak. Hopefully. And then what are we looking at next week?
Right there you go, right there.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Anton Burzin.
22nd. There it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Kennedy
Flyweight.
Naka with you.
JP Baez and Joby Sanchez, Benito Lopez and Steven Peterson, Mark Chirico and Mike Santiago and Jordan Espinoza and Nick Urso.
As always, MMA Pixels, known as Nick, he'll have picks. We can't really hold his picks against him last week. He stayed loyal to native soil. He even said, he asked me in a text, he was like, man, we can't pick against our own guys, can we? And I was like, well,
You
no.
can, but
Yeah, he goes, how do you pick against your own buddy? Yeah, so.
Then you can't be happy if you win, though.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy's overall pick, since we've been dealing with him,
ratio is good.
yeah, he's above 70%. The guy knows his stuff.
One FC
And
was
he'll
going.
be at the 209 beatdown this
Yeah,
weekend.
he'll be at the 209 beatdown.
One FC was going down today, if you were paying attention, and we do have a new champion.
For the featherweight
Martin Nugent with the win over Martat Gafarov.
with a big KO in the very first
Big
round.
KO.
At minute two it went down.
Round 2, right? Oh no, that was that the Ev Ting fight.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong fight. Round,
That
now
happens.
I'm completely
That
confused.
happens.
You were
Yeah.
scrolling, now I'm lost.
There was a big KO. It was round 2.
Round
though.
2, you're right.
Round
yeah.
2. Okay. And then we do have a 4-fight Bellator card. This is going down at
Did
Monster.
Ben Askren win or lose?
That's not happened yet.
Okay.
He hasn't woken up yet.
Okay.
It's like Rubble Stillskin.
This is going down at the
Crumpled force.
Energy Fight Series. This is in Bristol at the Bristol Speedway. You know, that other promotion that does fights at the
At the Speedways?
at the speedways. It's
No,
not.
they're the
PFL.
only one.
They're not. These aren't real.
Ben Sargent going up against Brandon Bell. Nick Gertz going up against Ken Beverly. Demir Ferguson.
Wow, that's a name.
Jonathan Pierce. Anahava Maya
Faharbagovic.
against Preston Shtick.
I'm gonna go with Faharbagovic.
That's like Ferhat. Ferhat Bergovic.
Faharbagovic?
Yeah.
All right, Faharbagovic.
Ferhat Bergovic.
Foodly gods.
Fahoa gods.
Faharbagots.
Come on, Fahoa gods.
Hip.
Come on,
Fahoa
Fahoa
gods.
gods.
Everybody to the limit.
Say, come on, Faharbagots. All right, well, thanks for listening. We do appreciate it. Big thanks to our sponsors, mymmanews.com. They do this 24/7. We do it once a week, so if you want breaking news, check out mymmanews.com, as well as dependable solutions Innovate your business. Dependable solutions. Big thanks to them. Find us on Instagram and Twitter at SD_MMA. Facebook, Split Decision MMA Podcast. Our website, splitdecisionmma.com. I think that's it.
And then, like I said, this weekend, Stockton Auditorium, right?
Stockton Civic Auditorium.
Stockton Civic Auditorium. The doors open at 4. The fights start at 6.
209 beat down 3.
Yeah, number 3.
You got 10 fights, all local guys. If you're in the Central Valley, come on through and check it out. Be good times. And big thanks for listening. So that's pretty much it from the Ruloff Family Inc. Studios. Bueller, Dodge, and Dennis saying have a good night. We'll see you at the fight.